You know what the fuck it is?
Aries and Andy, chewing the jerk.
You know it's time to get this work.
No political corrections.
Always sling world on our shoulders.
Spears and Steinberg.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? We are back. Check it out, man. New studio, new show, Mark's Corner. Coming at you from now on, weekly Thursday, 9 a.m. Pacific time, noon East Coast. That would be 10, 11 Central. So we are back every episode, all new episodes every Thursday, 9 Pacific, 12 noon, 11 Central. And for Patreon, voicemail shows, we're still doing that. But for that, you got to go to our Patreon, the place where you can still communicate with us directly at patreon.com/SpearsburgPod.
That drops every Thursday as well.
Yes.
If you got to call in, if you want to be part of the show, our voicemail phone number is 617-942-0401. Again, 617-942-0401.
And if you want to write in, as always, ariesspears45@hotmail.com. That's ariesspears45@hotmail.com.
You ever going to change that?
Hotmail?
I
don't know. Just
I'm old school, man. I'm a old niggasaurus.
All right, man. Here's the dates. Listen, we're very happy to be dropping this week on Thursday because on Friday, we're going to be at the Majestic Theater in Ventura, California, one night only. Majestic Theater this Friday. August 1st, we're going to be at the Factory in Chesterfield, Missouri. That is Saturday. That's this coming Saturday. Please get out to that show. But I'm very excited to announce August 6th through the 8th.
I'm coming home.
August 6th to 8th, I'm going to be at Stand Up Live. That is my homeroom. That's where I came up at. Phoenix, Arizona. Come back out. Support your boy.
One of my favorite rooms because I have gotten so much ass out of the city of Phoenix.
You know what? I don't even like saying this, but I know that you have.
But I'm retired from that now. Them days is over.
I know those days are over for you, but it's just watching people look at you there. It's like, yeah, it's a good room for you, man. Is that it? Are we good there? Is that enough? That's enough dates. What do we got? We're on the Odyssey. We saw the Odyssey this week.
Yeah, listen, man. I jokingly say on stage, I do like the period piece movies, be it Braveheart with Mel Gibson, Troy, Brad Pitt, Gladiator, Russell Crowe. I just don't know that I was interested in seeing this, and I felt like this was an arm pull. Not from any of you guys, just because this ain't really my speed like that. But I went to go see it because we all agreed it would make for great conversation, and I liked it. It was lengthy, but I liked it. I really liked it. Now, before we get into the controversy part of it, you and I kind of talked a little bit about what I was worried about with Tom Holland, which was for the first 30 minutes, I'm going, this is Spider-Man. I can't get past the fact that this is Spider-Man. But then towards the end, this motherfucker won me over. Tom can act, man.
He can act.
He really got the chops, man.
But it was so subtle, the beginning of it, his part, and his voice is his voice, and he looks like Peter Parker.
Yeah.
And so it broke. It took me out of the movie for a second, but then with his acting, I got back in, and I forgot Peter Parker was in the movie.
Yeah, and it's a stellar cast, by the way. Charlize Theron, Matt Damon, everybody does a phenomenal job. John Leguizamo, I don't know my man's real name, but he played Dr. Dre in the NWA movie. My man Robert Pattinson, who I still think is a terrible Batman, but that's another conversation for another day. Zendaya, Elliot Page. It was just an all stellar cast, and everybody really did a phenomenal job. But Corey Hawkins, my man right there. Let's get into the fucking controversy. A lot of people had a problem with Lupita Nyong'o playing the Helen of Troy, and rather than me give a mouthful of what people had to say, mostly negative, let's listen to my man Jet Li here.
I mean, seriously, are we really thinking that the woman on the right is such a beautiful woman whose face launched 1,000 ships? And this is what communists do. They tell you not to believe your eyes, the things that you see, only believe the dogma of the party or else you'll be excommunicated and destroyed. And that's what they do. They call you a hateful person for saying, oh, you don't think that she's beautiful? You're racist. You're racist. You just hate black people. It's like, no, like, the person who's supposed to be cast for the most beautiful woman should be beautiful. I mean, seriously, are we really thinking?
Okay, here's what makes this somewhat difficult, not necessarily difficult for me. Let's get the obvious out of the way. Lupita Nyong'o is a beautiful woman. She absolutely is a beautiful woman. But before we get to the real, underneath the real layer of what we all know this is about, they use two unattractive pictures from the movie. And it's like, listen, I don't give a fuck how fine you are. You could be Halle Berry in her prime fine. You could be Denzel Washington, Mo Better Blues fine. Everybody gets caught making an ugly face. Mid-sneeze, mid-chew, you know what I mean? Mid-ass scratch. We've all got caught up in an ugly face. So to use that as the barometer of his point is beyond ridiculous. That's number one. Number two, yes, beauty, like comedy, like art, is all subjective. So just because so many people might go, yeah, she's beautiful, he might think she's ugly. He might think that. And he's allowed to think that. As much as people may disagree with that, but the real layer of this, whether people care to admit it or not, and he hinted at it when he said, if you don't say this, you're racist. They have a problem with a dark-skinned black woman being called the most beautiful woman that launched 1,000 ships, when we've always been told that the standard of beauty is white skin, blonde hair, blue eyes. And to go so far in the other direction pisses people off, because they go, oh, this is the woke shit. We tired of the woke shit. Why couldn't it be a white woman that maybe not blonde hair, blue eyes, but still in the neighborhood of white? They went the exact opposite. They said, give us Leslie Jones, but fine.
They could have dialed her up a little bit better, though, you don't think?
Dialed her up how?
Like, make her look hot?
She looks fine as is.
Well, that's like her on the red carpet.
No. Her as Helen of Troy. Give me a picture without the ugly face. Well, that wasn't the best look either, because she was cut up. Yeah, that's just a bad representation to help that bullshit argument. Look at her. She's not an unattractive one. Nice lips, nice nose, nice eyes.
That's Helicia of Troy.
We've heard all the jokes.
This is also, it's her after the war in this movie. She's been through a ton of shit.
You know how many women look like that after leaving the bedroom with me?
I have to agree with you. It is the juxtaposition where let's just say that white people have a certain aesthetic that they find attractive. That's it. And when you give them a different choice, not everybody can go there. She looks good, and she is a beautiful woman. Where, like you just said, to your point, the cut up,
right?
That's different.
Yeah,
you know, it's not supposed to look. She's not supposed to look good there.
So, and if you already go into something with the idea that you hate it, nothing's going to convince you otherwise.
Some of these images, as I look it up online, of Helen of Troy, I see she's like images of paintings of her throughout time. If they were to cast some of those like images, the people would be like, this fat bitch. She doesn't look like traditional beauty by today's standards. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, Lupita did her a favor.
I take it back.
Even with that picture.
That picture looks like it would launch some ships. Like the ships
to get the fuck up out of there. But even going back to, dude, that might have been the standard of what was thought of as white beauty. At the end of the day, it's about the thinner hair, not coarse, the pale skin, you know, the smaller lips.
But you know what? But again, I want to say this because
say it.
I already said how I felt. Like I think she's beautiful.
I do too.
It doesn't affect me that way. But let's go. It also is what you grow up with. You grow up with a certain style, and that becomes your aesthetic. That becomes
what you grow up with also goes dangerously with what you were taught. There's a thin line between how you phrase that in terms of what you grow up with and what you were taught.
No, it's not a thin line. If you grow up, if I was a white dude who grew up around black folks all the time, I'm going to be very open to black women as a beauty. I'm going to see their beauty differently than I would if I grew up just around white women. You start to find your trait in what you're used to.
Yeah, but if you also grew up as a white man, as a child being taught white women are superior from a beauty standpoint, that's what you're going to go with too. That's why I say there's a thin line between what you were taught and what you grew up with.
Well, yeah, but taught is repetition. So when you grow up with it, that's the repetition that you see.
But also what you're taught from a child's perspective may not be deemed as wrong, even though it's absolutely wrong.
No one holds up. I've never been in a White House where someone goes, "This is what beauty is."
You've never been in that house. There's a lot of white people that have them houses.
I've never been in a house where they're
And
hanging.
you do this thing where you just
No.
stop thinking it's just because you have it. That's the mass majority. That's you.
No.
That's you.
No.
That belief has been taught and passed down for so long.
I've been in houses where they said they didn't want a black woman dating their son. That's different.
That falls in the same neighborhood.
No, because the reason I'm saying no, and I know what you're trying to say in this, and understand.
This is where we need Mission Impossible music. Dun, dun,
No,
dun, dun, dun.
this is what
'Cause
I'm-
he's walking on a landmine.
No, this is what I'm trying to say. When you're a young kid, you grow up around white people, and you see white people in a certain, and that's what you see. It becomes second nature. It is, you don't need someone to go. Why would your mom say that you didn't want a black girl coming dating their son?
Because they deem them as inferior.
No, because the son is attracted to that, so that gets said. That's why it gets said.
Well, you could throw a whole bunch of reasons into that same kettle. It makes the stew that we talking about. Racism stew. I don't give a fuck about the ingredients. The details are the ingredients.
But
Is there
finding
gluten
white
in racism stew?
what?
Is there gluten in racism stew?
finding white women attractive, growing up and being what you're accustomed to, that isn't racism.
This is what happens when you cast a black woman as Helen of Troy. All hell breaks loose.
I didn't even notice. I wouldn't even have cared.
What'd you think of the movie?
Fuck the movie.
I thought the movie itself was good. I mean, again, it starts off slow for me, but by the time you get into the plot, the story, the acting, the action, it brings it home. You know, especially the last 20 minutes, the big climactic. You know, Matt Damon's gonna reveal himself scene, and he finally gets reunited with the love of his life, and you know, Tom Holland learns that that's his dad, and vice versa. It all comes together the way you want it to.
They should write a book about it.
They should write a book about it because it's a poem, not so it would be nice if they wrote a book about
What
it.
do you think of Anne Hathaway now? You think all
know
those
what?
suitors will wait around for Anne Hathaway these days?
You know, I got to tell you, just like with Emily Blunt, even though I do think Emily Blunt facially is hotter than Anne Hathaway, some women may not necessarily jump off the screen in terms of beautiful, but sexy. There's a sexy. Some women have both. They have physical looks and sex appeal. Some women just have one or the other. She's very sexy.
She's got big breasts.
I didn't know her tits were that big.
Whoa.
Now that would launch 1,000 dicks.
There's something about her that bothers me.
Really?
Yeah.
Attitude?
Something about it. It just doesn't.
What bothers you about
A good looking
Hathaway.
a good looking woman with big tits is that what
See,
you're-
but for me, I'm not going great looking like that.
I didn't say great. I said good looking. What's good looking?
I like the word hot better. A young Catherine Zeta-Jones is hot.
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway is
Gross.
not hot to me.
She's good looking.
She's good looking, yeah.
That's exactly what I
Decent
said.
looking, decent.
You're fighting me over what is
Decent.
this? I think you just want to fight with me because you don't like my last answer.
That's part of it too.
But she's attractive. And she played the part well. I thought her acting was some of the better
I've
acting she's
always
done.
said that I like a little bit of bitchy in a woman, and she sells bitchy just enough to get me aroused.
She has a cute bitchiness to her.
Yes.
That makes it easy to handle. But
Yes.
I don't think she is a cute bitch. I don't think she is a cute person. There's something about her.
You turned into
that,
a black pimp from Detroit. I don't think she's a cute bitch.
yeah, I don't think there's something that's not cute about her, and I think she's hiding who she is a lot of times when I watch.
She's
her.
hiding who she is.
I think she's a bitch. I think she plays these nice characters, but I think if
turns
you met
you
her.
off?
Yeah. As a person, I want a person to be nice. She doesn't see. I shouldn't say that. I don't know her. I just get this vibe from watching her that she's not a nice person.
I don't want cunty, but I'll take a little bitch.
Of course, everybody needs that.
got a snark to her.
I just feel she just has this. I don't know. There's an air. It's not important.
You
I
guys,
don't know her.
You guys mentioned that it was a poem. The ending of the poem is way different than the ending of the movie. Can you guys just go ahead and read how the actual story ends?
The accusation, the loyal nurse, how do you say that name? Urcelia?
Yeah.
Urcelia identifies 12 out of the 50 female servants who behaved shamelessly, slept with their suitors, and disrespected Penelope. The forced cleanup before they are all killed. Now, is this somebody's review of...
No, this is the real.
This is the real poem from Homer.
okay.
This is what actually happens.
The forced cleanup before they are killed. Odysseus forces these 12 women to scrub the blood, gore, and piled corpses of their dead lovers out of the great hall.
See, I would have liked that.
Telemachus, is that right?
yeah.
Telemachus' decision. Odysseus originally orders his son Telemachus to hack the women to death with swords. Telemachus refuses to give them an honorable death by blade. Instead, he ties a ship's cable across the courtyard and hangs them all simultaneously. Homer vividly describes their feet twitching for a little while, but not for long. This is a poem?
Yeah.
That's what happens.
That's what
to the
happened.
actual-
That's what happened in the book.
Oh, okay.
So they went with
You
a
can't put
different-
that ending.
Yes, you
in
can.
there.
That would have been.
Well, there's a moral to this.
Yeah.
These bitches need to learn to listen.
Yeah. That ending could have been fantastic. I think you give the same. It gives. I'm not going to remember any of the names, so I'm not going to do it. What was the?
What do you got?
I can't even give you anything.
A clue.
I can't give you anything.
Were they in the movie?
No,
Is it about the movie?
She's dating Colin, whatever, from Saturday Night Live right now.
Scarlett Johansson.
The movie she did, see, I told you my brain just goes away. The movie she did about the Holocaust, when you just see her feet dangling into her shoes.
I never knew she did a movie.
Jojo Rabbit.
Yeah, that movie, the end where she's hanging, that gives you all you need, and they could have done something to that effect where you just hear it, the rope snaps, and there's just these
Hose.
Man, they really treated women differently back in those days.
Hey, man, I had a joke at one point where, when I do my Sparta type dialogue, when I said, a man could, you there, hither here. And basically, I want you to suck my cock. It was a time when, women couldn't say no. What a glorious time.
Yeah, that's.
You probably had to have status, though.
Ask Harvey Weinstein how that's a glorious time.
That wasn't the time I'm talking about.
It's still it came all the way up until that time. The casting couch.
Well, there were absolutely no rules back then.
Were you ever on a casting
had,
couch?
If you had titles and lands, you were king.
Yeah, if you had producer credit, you were the king.
Yeah.
I absolutely loved the movie. I'm going to be honest. I didn't care that they changed the ending. I thought it was a great look. I thought that filmmaking wise, to do the Cyclops and actually do the giant puppeteering that they did to be able
And
to
I
pull
didn't know
some
any of that was going to be in the movie, which I thoroughly loved.
I thought they did a great job. I liked that there was a vision beyond the vision. I like Nolan's vision. I like how he put it together. I have tickets to go see it in 70 millimeter Monday.
You're gonna see it
Tell me
twice.
if this is, because we live in this world now where AI, everything is questionable. But I saw a clip online where people went to go see this, and I guess 4DX.
Oh.
And the one scene where the ship is going through the water violently, the seats in the theater are shaking, and there's mist. And
Yeah.
We need to see some of these movies like that.
Well, this is a movie that I thought we needed to see this because it's sold out. I was able to we're going to be in the third row to the left to go see this movie next week. It's sold out.
Spider-Man.
No. that was to go see the Odyssey again.
Oh.
I'm going to go see it with Tara. Spider-Man, we're going to a regular theater because we're going to be in St. Louis, and it's about a mile and a half from our place. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I thought Nolan did another great job.
I stopped smoking weed at the wrong time because, man, let me tell you something. To be in a theater like that, high, with the seat shaking and mist, that's got to be a smoker's dream. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That's like in Disneyland, when you go to the Disneyland things and sprays on, and yeah.
Oh, I got to step my movie game up.
Jesus.
That's amazing.
That's what your home theater needs to be like.
Well, you in a different zip code if you got that shit.
Sync that chair up to a Gemma video.
What was better, Supergirl or The Odyssey?
Supergirl. And you know what? I think I'm
A man of exquisite taste.
No. I think I'm turning into a softie, man, because I still hold my stance about being male chauvinistic when it comes to seeing women kick ass.
She's from another planet.
What's the Keanu Reeves movie?
John Wick.
John Wick.
That's John Wick. You just watched John Wick, and you just said it was a better movie than The Odyssey. This is 100% John Wick in space with the girl as the lead character. The dog gets shot. The only difference is the dog lives.
I didn't make that connection.
This is John Wick, 100% John Wick. And women should come see this because this is what I do like about it. I'm tired of these movies that they do, like we did the ballerina that was the John Wick thing, and it's basically do a movie that's separate. Don't try to make it the same. This is John Wick.
That was a great movie.
They still brought John Wick in at the end.
And the end, because they make your own movie. I liked
Make
this
your
movie.
own movie that has nothing to do with John Wick.
Yeah, and that's this movie right here. That's Supergirl.
But Supergirl actually existed as a character.
Yeah, but Supergirl exists as a character, but the movie is John Wick, and they didn't put those two together.
You said to me both that, and I knew you were going to like it a little bit more than him, but you both said to me basically it wasn't bad. It was not bad.
No, I liked the movie.
I didn't hate it, but I liked it. I loved it.
I liked it. I don't have to love something. I liked it.
Well, I'd like to spend money and sit in a theater with something I know I'm going to love.
I thought they did a good job. I liked the little nudge that the Jason Momoa did to give Lobo a little life.
Great. He was great.
Yeah, and I think that's going to make I think Lobo's going to be great. I can't wait to see that. I know Lobo's not going to be John Wick. I shit on it a little bit because they could have done their own screenplay.
Oh, he has a dog too.
They didn't show that in the movie.
He wasn't going to have that. Lobo's a great character.
Dude, I swear to God, and I knew they were going to do it. They mentioned it. David Cornsweat, just change the fucking suit. I will accept you. Just change the fucking suit. When they showed him on screen, I wanted to throw everything I was eating at the fucking screen. I can't stand that fucking suit with them goddamn adult diapers.
You know who you can't stand?
Who?
James Gunn. That's the one who changed the fucking...
Oh my God! Change that fucking suit!
Is James Gunn done? Is this whole experiment over? Is it coming to an end?
They said that Supergirl flopped really bad. I don't know that he's done. He's got too much cachet to be done.
No, he doesn't. Guardians of the Galaxy was the perfect movie for him. After that, I think everything that he's touched...
What else has he done outside of the Marvel thing? Has he done anything else?
I don't know. I just don't like what he does to I don't like what he does to superhero movies.
And boy, did I miss the timing on that one.
Oh, he did Scooby-Doo.
I hadn't seen that one, but that one would have sucked.
Suicide Squad.
Still there. I didn't see it, to be honest.
Dude, his producing partner is Peter Safran. Peter Safran at one point was my manager before I jumped to who I got now. Fuck.
Wrong jump. Wrong jump.
You could have been the Lobo.
Man.
That's the thing that I'm most excited about right there. Ryan Gosling. I'm not sold on Ryan Gosling. I've
never been a big fan of the character Ghost Rider.
I love the character Ghost Rider. It's one of the best characters in the Marvel universe.
I just never invested in it.
It's fucking amazing. And the fact it looks right though. I got to be honest. It looks right.
With him?
It looks right. It looks
better
like it
than
could
Nick
be
Cage?
Yeah, I didn't hate those Ghost Rider movies. The Nick Cage
I didn't see not one of them.
But it wasn't ready. They weren't ready to do that movie yet. The effects I didn't think were good. And then I think I don't know. There's something about. I think he could do it. I think he's. I don't think he's.
I think
he's too pretty.
I would have to invest a little bit of time into the Ghost Rider past for me to appreciate this because I know nothing about it.
It's. Yeah, I'll give you a comic book. I got one for you.
No. I get the fucking comic
But
book. I don't watch the Nick Cage.
I just think he's too pretty. It should have been a stuntman look. It should have been someone who
Rougher.
a little rougher.
You
around
got
the
a
edges.
problem with really handsome guys.
I don't have a problem with him. I just don't think
Is that why we're always beefing?
I don't think they should play good looking like
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan
him.
Reynolds is because he's good looking and he's nice and he's happy and then it just works out too well for him. You got to have some issues. I hope he has a micro penis. I hope something. I want him to have some kind of issue. I don't like that everything works out well for him. His wife's caused some traumas for him, so maybe I feel a little bit better about that. But I think when I have issues with him, it's somebody that I wish my life was like that. That's when I have an issue with it.
Why do you love Ghost Rider so much?
I think the character's great. He's defied the devil, but he's devilish. Isn't that us all? Like we want to defy. We want to do things that aren't always the right thing to do, but we want to be able to.
my life.
But we want to be able to defy the devil.
So when you look in the mirror, you go, "Yeah, Andy, you defied the devil."
No, that character did.
I believe this white man is the devil.
See, that's the other way you could look at it.
Well, we've also got a whole
New X-Men.
a whole slate of
You know,
stuff.
people shitted really
Secret
hard
Wars?
on the trailer for Doomsday, and one of the biggest complaints was they felt like there's been no build-up for this. One, and two, they're like, if that's the superhero lineup to help us defeat a guy who just stopped Thor's hammer with 2 fingers, we're fucked. So they're saying the lineup is weak, and they're saying the trailer, they're not feeling the aura that they felt for Endgame and Infinity War.
I like that they're not putting a lot into it that way because that tells me that they have the director, the actors are working well, and the script is on point, and it's going to be a great movie because they're not trying to promote it that same kind of way.
Well, Feige said that the ultimate Avengers Doomsday is the introduction
To
for
Secret War.
Doctor Doom as Infinity War was to Thanos.
Yeah.
So by the time we get to Secret Wars, it'll be there.
And that's where all of everything that people are talking about comes together is in Secret Wars.
Yeah.
And and if you read Secret Wars, the original, it's a little. I know it's not going to be as hokey or dated as Secret Wars.
Listen,
is.
man, can lightning strike
Yes.
the same place
Yes.
twice?
Yes.
I just don't know that we'll ever get that aura that we got from Infinity War and Endgame.
I don't know because I think that that was a big deal because we hadn't seen that before. They built the universe. They brought it
They
together.
really took its time.
And people don't want to take time. They want it now, and that's why everybody's complaining. This right here, Secret Wars, is the big movie, and I think we can get it. I think it's there. I think it's there. I think they did the right job.
What do you guys think about Downey double dipping?
I don't think
Well, listen, again, I'm not a comic book nerd, so I didn't know what people were eventually telling me, which is no, it's a different universe and da-da-da-da. I just went, dude, how can I see him and go, that's Tony Stark. What are you doing? That's Iron Man. But apparently, that ain't bothering everybody like it bothers me.
What are you talking about, Andy? That in the comics they did that?
there's a storyline. I'm not going to ruin a movie for everybody who doesn't know what the storyline is. Go see
This
the
is
storyline.
a podcast. You're supposed to talk.
Storyline, but
No.
what is the storyline?
What they're doing is not that far off from the storyline. If they're telling the
So,
story.
bottom line is, there is something that says Tony Stark is Doctor Doom in another world.
Iron Man could be, and could
What is this?
be a different character.
What's? All right.
I'm not giving the move. Go. Come
I'm on
on.
the edge of my fucking seat right
I
now.
guarantee you, the nerds, they know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So what's giving it away?
Giving away to the people who don't know. Go see. Go put it together. Go buy. Go. Hey, it's. I don't even remember how many books is. What is it? 12 books. Go buy the Secret War series.
Jesus.
Not happening.
I didn't think Andy would ever shut up about comic book stuff.
No. I don't. I'm not. I want the movie, and I don't know what the movie's going to be, so I'm not going to say, "Well, this is what it is." It's not. They're writing a movie. I don't know what
It's
gonna be.
almost just as confusing as people being upset because they thought either Dems and Idris who's going to play the Black Panther. And some alluded to because Ryan Coogler and him seem to be so tight cinematically, Michael B. Jordan. And which to me, I would have been like, dude, same thing. I'm going, that's Killmonger. So Black Panther is now Killmonger, and Killmonger was the guy that lost to Black Panther. Like, what are we doing here?
Without developing a whole storyline, I think it'd be hard to play the Black Panther movie and then somebody who died in the first. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Because how are you going to play him? You know, this is the thing, to be able to put it on Netflix, and you get 1, 2, and 3, and you get to watch the whole series.
Right.
That's why I don't think they can.
You
do
know,
it.
I'm not that familiar with this dude. I know I did see him in Alien. Was it Romulan? Whatever it was called. The Walk. You know, in my fantasy world, I would have rather had seen, honestly, to me, I would have picked my man, Aldous Hodge, and then first. Then maybe I could see Damson. This dude I don't know, he just don't jump out at me. His name is David Johnson. Is it David Johnson? Yeah, David Johnson.
I actually...
It's something about weird, and they're saying he's playing T'Challa's son.
Yeah, and I think that you have to give it to someone that doesn't come with any other movie look to them. Like, he's going to be a fresh. I mean, he's been in other things,
fresh.
But he's going to be a very fresh look at what this new Black Panther is.
Here's my issue: he should still look heroic. He does not look heroic.
He looks a little sleepy.
He looks sleepy. He looks hurt. You know, he looks like he just came out the hospital with IVs in his arm.
He just
Aldous Hodge he's 6-something feet. He has a command, broad shoulders.
But you don't know.
He looks like he could be a king.
But you don't know how he's going to pull it off. I mean, I have faith in it. I have faith in it.
Come on, look at that, man. He looks like a commanding king.
He looks too old for what they want to do.
No.
It's supposed to be the son. They're going to go younger.
Well, no, but if you're going to go that route, I got it. But if you were just going to have him pick up the mantle as T'Challa, like T'Challa, well, he can't because T'Challa died and they had a funeral.
Yeah, so it's the same thing with Robert Pattinson with Batman, where you're like, I don't like it. He's not.
No!
He isn't playing Batman. He's not playing Batman though.
That goth-looking motherfucker.
He's playing a young Bruce Wayne that doesn't know he's Batman. Like, he's becoming a Batman. He's not that guy yet. He doesn't have it yet. He played the fuck out of Bruce Wayne.
Robert Pattinson as Bruce Wayne and David Cornsweet as Superman. Two of the worst superhero casting choices. And again, you're following the brooding, big, muscular Ben Affleck and fucking my man
Henry Cavill.
Well, that was the darker story. When you go and get happy-go-lucky James Gunn, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get you know what it is? It's going to be like it's on Star Trek, but everybody gets shot on stun. No one gets killed. That's James Gunn's movie.
The characters for these superhero movies should not look like men who have day jobs and then go to Comic-Con on the weekend.
Yeah, you know what?
Dave Johnson and fucking Robert Pattinson all look like men with 9-to-5s who get together to go to Comic-Con and they ride in the same minivan to get there.
I'm going to say this: the new.
That's ridiculous. He doesn't look nerdy at all.
Son, he looks gothy.
Have you seen
Look at the hair?
Yeah, because he has his hair like that.
His
look at that jawline. That's
now show Ben Affleck.
And his family's been killed.
Now show Michael Keaton.
Yeah, but their ages are so different.
Now show George Clooney.
I don't want my Batman balding.
Come on, look at that.
The age gap is different. That's Batman. That's not Bruce Wayne. He plays Bruce Wayne, but he's playing Batman. Paxton was playing Bruce Wayne, a young Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, Ben Affleck's old as fuck now.
You could still get a young, good-looking guy.
What's your top 10 hotties?
Young, good-looking guys?
Yeah,
I don't have one.
I do. I the only one I really agree with you is Cornsweet. I think there was.
And again, I don't mind Cornsweet.
That's
the face. It's the suit.
No, it's also just the way his face is. It's a happy-go-lucky face. It's a James Gunn Superman face. And I don't like James Gunn. I think James Gunn, and who's the one that I said is kind of crabby looking? The actress.
And Hathaway.
Yeah, they should date. Those two together going out, I think, would be a perfect match.
All right, so there's a bit of a release war. Doomsday and Dune 3 are coming out on December 18th. So the studios are warring. Which one are you guys going to
This
see?
is a no-brainer for me. I have no interest in Dune. I didn't see the first or second one. I have no... A movie that takes place in the sand for 2 hours. Fuck out of here.
You didn't see The Mummy?
No.
Never saw it in the
I
movie?
mean, I saw it afterwards, but...
The first Dune that came out was bad, and that's why I never went to the second one. I heard this second one was really good. This Dune was really good.
And to the Mummy's defense, the Mummy feels more like a roller coaster adventure ride, a la an Indiana Jones movie, where Dune is serious.
You know why you feel that way?
Why?
Because you grew up with it.
Fuck you.
And when you grow up with
Get
the
the
Mummy,
fuck outta
when you
here.
grow up with the Mummy, you are accepting of that idea for that genre.
That's cute. That's cute.
You ever run into Brendan Fraser?
No.
What's next?
So I
Do
guess
black
Doomsday.
people know a lot of Brendan Fraser movies?
Yeah. We like a good adventure, a roller coaster ride. I'm sure a lot of black people saw The Mummy.
Okay, cool. Well, I asked because I wanted to get into a game of white or black if we can. Is that too harsh a segue?
Great
No, that
segue.
Was that a great
Smooth.
segue?
Smooth enough for me.
Do black people like adventures?
No, but Brendan Fraser movies. What was the one where he got brought back when he was frozen?
I think this is the game, guessing what Andy's thinking.
Yeah, that would be a great game.
Encino Man.
Encino Man. Do you think that did a lot of black folks go to see Encino Man?
A lot of black people saw it, but it was ice and chill.
Do you ever run in Paulie? No.
All right, so white or black woman starts shaking uncontrollably after meeting Apostle Karen Crick, who's an accused cult leader from Los Angeles.
Woman starts shaking. Oh, that's a white woman.
I think I saw this.
Black women don't shake for nothing but a beat.
Who's Catherine Crick?
It's a white woman.
I thought that was a damn good joke.
It was. We're locking in white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm convinced now that you guys just want to stump us.
Yeah, that's what.
Whatever we think, it's the opposite.
Yeah. Well, no, I got last week's. I got them right. Except,
But you know what? Here's why I know I probably didn't nail this, because
you didn't know who the Catherine Crick was.
no, exactly. And this is religious, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Black people with the Holy Ghost, we untouched.
I feel like that's offensive. Like, she's doing that for a white woman.
She's not doing it for the white woman. She's doing it for the Holy Spirit.
I'm
Get
aware.
your stuff straight.
But a white woman tapped it.
Was there some like jingly music under that?
Yeah, her phone went off.
Oh, you know what would have been perfect for that clip? P. Diddy's where he does the Harlem Shake. What's the name of that song?
Oh, that is so terrible.
Oh, what was the name of that song?
By the way,
I
if
can't remember.
you're going to do black or white, Aries and I talked about this. African is a different.
Let's get it.
African's a
Yeah.
different one. You can't. African is different than black or white.
Okay. All right. A 17-year-old decided to jump off Sunset Cliffs into the ocean while a crowd watched him slam to the ledge of the rocks.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am gonna say white, but even if I didn't see the clip, which I did, that's absolutely white.
I was going to say white. I haven't seen the clip.
Black people ain't jumping off shit that's get us killed. Cliffs, rocks. Niggas don't do cliffs and rocks. Ooh,
Oh, my Lord.
Did he walk after
that
that?
hurt.
He was hospitalized and sustained.
Jesus.
Well, I guess if it was a black guy, he would have been able to jump farther.
Yeah, see that he would have made it.
Yeah, and that's not something that I would be mad at. That just goes to show you how dominant we are physically.
So, is there a follow-up to that video? What the fuck?
Would they remove his tailbone from his head, his brain?
Oh, you could hear it, too.
Yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
His raw skin scraped that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the least of his problems.
Do we need to watch that again, or can we get to?
Is there another one?
Yeah, we got a couple more.
Let's watch that one when we're
Watch it
talking
again.
about
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna
about to
say, we
come.
should probably just-
It's just because of the sound. Everybody be quiet. Yeah. Ooh.
That was twice. That was a
yeah.
bop.
Papa. Ooh. Papa.
all right, white or black hiker walks.
Stop. White. You said hiker.
Wait. Hiker walks 10 miles down
Hiker.
his tallest mountain after impaling himself on a pole.
Okay,
Hoping to avoid-
stop. Here's 3 words. Hiker, mountain, and pale.
I'm going to go black.
Black people don't do mountains.
I don't think a white dude
We
would.
don't hike, and we certainly don't impale on anything.
But they didn't want to pay for the helicopter, so they might be black.
Yeah.
You know, this podcast is really bringing out the David Duke in you.
I'm going black.
Because the point of the game is to trip you up.
Yeah. I'm going black.
No. I believe some things you need to stand firm on. Yep. God damn it. Oh.
Okay. All right, last one. 2 men compete in the Roofball World Championships on ESPN, throwing footballs on a roof and catching them.
I've seen this too. They're Latin. No?
They have to be rednecks. It's roofball. That sounds very, very like.
Oh, you know what I'm getting this confused with? There were 2 Hispanic dudes doing roof work.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, this is
Fighting.
The World Championships of roof work.
I'm going rednecks.
Roofball.
But it was on ESPN.
Yeah, they were good.
2 brothers.
Yeah, I think if it's on ESPN.
2 brothers. And it's still football.
All right, final answer, black.
I'm gonna go white.
I'm going to go black and white.
I'm gonna.
That's white.
Yeah.
So what's the point of the game they're doing?
I'm not really sure what the point of the game
Damn, look at
is.
these athletes.
Let me. Can I tell you why I knew it was white and why I knew you were off on this one?
Why?
White people invent games that they can play because black folks can actually play the real sport.
That's actually a fair point. And if there ain't enough money in it yet. Now, if they start paying niggas 18.5 to play roof ball, you guys are finished.
That's it. There ain't no reason.
All right. LeBron James has signed for the 76ers.
Can we taint our legacy any further?
No, yes, you can. Because did you read where he had interest in New York, but
And they
New York
turned him down.
What did I tell you?
Yep.
They didn't want to fuck up the chemistry.
Yep.
They said it nice. We had a team that we thought we could win with. That's what they said. They turned it down. They didn't want to fuck up the chemistry.
When you are supposed to be the GOAT, there's no such thing as being turned down. How can people say he's the GOAT and he's being turned down?
Well, he's old.
Michael was never turned down.
A lot of people don't like Michael, though, in the NBA. A lot of people didn't like playing with him.
Hey, that's something I had to get in your ass, and that's what I had to do. If I pull guys along that didn't want to be pulled, look, I don't have to say this. I'm only doing this because it's who I am. It's how I played the game. You don't want to play the game that way? Don't play that way. Break. That explains that.
It explains it, but I'm so.
Goatness comes with shit.
Yeah, but yes, it does. But also, when Michael left and he went to the Wizards, they knew they weren't ever going to win a championship. So
And that wasn't his goal.
No, and I understand that, but I'm saying so. Maybe people are just looking at it like LeBron.
You LeBron Vestites got to get off your knees, man.
LeBron
There's
Vestites.
too much evidence that shows you why he's not the GOAT. And stop telling me about he's the #1 scoring champion. He's been in the league since his mother's first trimester. It was bound to happen. He never took a break. It was bound to happen. Michael Jordan, who is regarded as one of the most prolific scorers of all time, took 2 years off because his dad was murdered, so to go play baseball. Then he didn't want to retire the second time, but they didn't bring Phil Jackson back. When he said if they would have and kept the team intact, he would have played 1 more year. So you mean to tell me if Michael doesn't take a 2-year break, if Michael doesn't retire the third time, he wouldn't have eclipsed the #1 spot? Stop it. Stop it.
You can say what he could have done, but he didn't.
Okay, well, here's what he did do. He did more in less time than LeBron.
I agree with
more
that.
More championships, more finals MVPs, more defensive player awards, more scoring titles, 2 3-peats, 72-10 season setting record.
I'm the choir. I agree with you.
All right.
But I'm still going to say that these people have these reasons that they fight with you.
Lord, shit. Yes.
Damn, you just rattled that off.
And goddamn right. I've been on that sermon for a minute.
Book report.
Stop it.
I'm
man.
surprised you didn't want Michael Jordan to play T'Challa's son.
Well, incidentally, Denzel is supposed to be in the next Black Panther movie too, because Ryan Coogler's been wanting him to be involved. And somebody said, "Well, why can't Denzel play Black Panther? Because he's too fucking old." But he'll have some fucking seniority role. But back to this. Yeah. I saw Shaq on with Stephen A. Smith, and basically he was saying 2 years of bust. Stephen A. was saying LeBron's got 2 years to bring a title to Philly, and Shaq was going, "No, it's right now or bust." Because if he doesn't win at least one or at least two in Philly, then his legacy is not what people say it is.
Well, first of all,
can he do that? Can he win a ring in Philly in 2 years?
I don't think he could do it this year, because remember when he went to Miami, they couldn't put it together. They had to figure out the groove. They had to put it together
with D Wade and LeBron.
And we got guys that can play.
And who choked against JJ Barrera and Jason Terry? LeBron.
I'm just saying that I think this team, because everybody is a star now. Everybody has the capability of taking over the game. So you got to figure out how that's going to wash. And if LeBron goes in and he has to be the man, I don't think they get any championships. I think he has to.
And you know what? Not only do I think he's not going to try to be the man, because if you talk about skills and youth, Jaylen Brown holds that position.
That's what I'm saying.
But you got to also look at Joel Embiid, who's always hurt, who ain't played a full season in I don't know how long.
But then that's the caveat that I want to save, because this is where LeBron can look like Superman. This is where Embiid gets hurt. You move LeBron around and you let him play the way that he can. What he can do is he can take over when someone's injured. He can move spots. He can change. He can play all
40-something years old, he runs the risk of being injured.
He does run the risk, but he hasn't been. His body's held up. This is one of the things that I would give LeBron. Now, the Iron Man player, the strongest person to play this game. Who do you? I know you're going to say Jordan's the greatest player, and I agree with you. But who's been the strongest player to play this game?
As far as durability, yeah, it's amazing.
And so I think that if he can pull that off this year, if there's space, he can keep Philly in it.
Let me be clear to you people. One more time.
Clear your throat. Clear your throat.
Like Coach Herman said, you play the game to win. And before y'all get off with your little stupid shit about if it's about rings, it's Bill Russell. If it's about rings, it's Robert Horry. He has 7. The ingredients to gumbo soup. It's about totality. Learn that word. It's the stats. It's the popularity. It's the accomplishments. It's the rings. It's an compass of things. Michael checks boxes in places Bill Russell don't. Robert Horry don't. Kareem don't. In terms of totality. But let's just keep it about the record. If we're talking about GOAT. Fellas, I've always asked this question. I'm going to ask it again. What would you rather have? And really think about this before you answer. A big dick that works sometimes 4 and 6. Or an average dick that works all the time 6 and 0.
Yeah. I'll take the big dick. You kidding me? Was he on steroids, LeBron?
Yeah, Jeff Teague says he's on steroids.
I don't believe that. I believe for a guy to be that popular for this long and be the face of the league, people love a good news story. Something would have been dug up to prove whether or not that's true.
He just never gets hurt.
Well, they say that with the technology now. Charabaric, what do you call them? Chambers, whatever they call them. Charabaric.
Hyperbaric chambers.
Hyperbaric chambers. And
I can't remember anybody's name, but I can say hyperbaric chamber.
That's all what you always do that. Hyperbaric chambers, the technology, the medicine, that these players are able to be more durable. What they haven't figured out is a way for these niggas to take champagne skeet to the face. Because they wear goggles in the locker room when they win. You see how tough the 80s and 90s was? Them niggas took champagne skeet to the face.
I think it was John Sally that brought their goggles into the room the very first time.
Now, I never saw John do that.
I saw him wear it.
On the back-to-back championship wins?
The second championship win.
He wore goggles.
I think it was him that I saw wearing goggles. That's a smart move. That's a man that is thinking about, you know what? We're going to win. I want to protect my eyeballs.
You brought up something interesting right now.
Well, he was a glasses guy
You brought up
to begin
something
with,
interesting right now, Dylan. Did you see the thing where Trump basically said, he might be a racist? A lot of people that like me. If they don't like me, I don't like them.
I like
might
that.
have been a racist.
I think that's fair. If you don't like me, I don't like you. I think that's a fair shot.
But the racist thing, it's like, dude, stop.
Yeah,
it.
that's too much. But I did like that he said he liked Michael Jordan.
And he goes on to say how him and Michael Jordan, great friends. I don't believe that.
I don't know
for
that he
one
said
second.
great friends. He said I'm friends with
I don't
Michael.
believe Michael's friends with Donald Trump.
I believe that.
I don't believe that at all.
Dude, they're billionaire friends. There's a billionaire
I don't
friend
even
group.
think they're that. I've never seen pictures of him and Trump schmoozing up.
This is a full quote.
Well, Michael Jordan is that guy's a friend of mine. Trump said, I don't think LeBron is. Maybe he's racist. Maybe he doesn't like Trump. I don't know. I don't like people that only like me. I would say Michael Jordan all the way. Of course you are, dude. You the other woman. You weren't chosen by the other woman.
Oh God.
With a pussy neck.
Yes, a
That is a
neck
neck
pussy. is
clit.
Neck
crazy.
pussy. Oh God.
God.
What's up with that? Listen. You have to. If someone can't tell you to cut your hair to look proper, it's because you just aren't able to take any kind of criticism whatsoever.
Dude, I saw a clip recently where I guess Trump was on SNL and Pete Davidson is like, we're all sitting around a table doing a table read, and at one point Trump fakes a phone call. He goes, he has a flip phone. He goes to the phone. He goes, he didn't even. There was nobody on the other line because he was on the phone for like not even a second and said, "Yep, okay, cool." And he goes, "I have the #1 book out right now," and everybody just went, ugh, cringe. Like you didn't even pause a second to go, "Okay, I have the #1." He just went, "Yeah, okay, I got the #1 book out right now." What did that have to do with the moment?
I don't know what it had to do with the moment, but at least he had the ability to think about how he was going to introduce his #1 book, and he probably worked that out even before he got there. He was probably back.
Yeah, he rehearsed a lot.
He rehearsed it. Yeah, like I'll pull my book out, and then I'll make this big statement, and the #1 book.
How can somebody?
Wait, hold on. I got a sec. My dick is huge.
How can somebody be that pathetic?
Speaking of presidents, can I show you guys a video of Barack Obama being
You
informed?
can always show me a video of Barack Obama.
There we go.
Look at those dad jeans.
Yeah.
It's the coolest dad on the planet.
He shops at Kirkland.
He's like Cosby without the rape.
Get him some Timbs.
Do you know that LeBron James just announced that he's going to play for the Sixers?
I did not know that.
Like 5 minutes ago.
Wow, like you broke the news.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Huh?
And
You got the scoop.
I don't know anything about the MNBA.
Well, I know
The
quite a bit
MNBA?
about it, and I tell
What'd
you,
she
there'll
say?
be
The NVBA?
Yeah,
She called it the MNBA.
because it had to be male.
Is she M or W? That's what I want to know.
Nobody knows.
I'm surprised he didn't correct her on that.
MNBA.
No, he understood. He
can't
understood
do
what
that.
he understood
can't
what
do that.
he understood what she's saying. Why didn't I? She should have said the cisgender NBA.
The MNBA.
BA. Yeah,
NBA.
Who
I
comes
caught
up
that.
with these new names? That's crazy.
dude, who comes up with them? Who's in charge of the letters?
Speaking of
That's
which,
What
what I
group
wanna
is in
kn-
charge of the letters? There's only one group that's in charge of
Well,
all the
where did
letters.
she get that from? That's what I want to know.
From the group.
From the group?
Yeah,
you
there's-
fucking know where's the group meeting?
Every week they probably send out a new where we're putting some letters.
God damn it! I want to put in some new letters for shit.
This is what the Lakers look like now. This is what the Sixers look like now.
white versus black, baby. Straight took it back to the 1950s.
That's that.
Wow. That's the starting five?
They may have been massaging some numbers here just to make the point, but
I don't think it's start. It can't be the starting five.
Yeah, there's got to be one brother in there.
has to be, right?
Damn. I mean, look.
They went Boston style.
Well, obviously Luca is the star.
Yeah.
And, you know, what's my man with the headband to the left? Because
Austin Reeves.
I mean, he does this thing. I couldn't tell you who them other three dudes are.
Do you know all of Philadelphia?
That's Maxey, Jaylen Brown, Joel Embiid, LeBron James. I don't know who that other dude is.
The other dude.
Yeah.
Really good team.
If that's the starting five, I feel like this is history.
It would only be history if the below team was the Celtics. Because there's 5 black Celtics against 5 white Lakers.
They're gonna make a movie.
When
out
in
of
the
this.
80s it was the opposite.
Do we need to piss Aries off with this?
Oh,
Yeah.
do it.
All right.
Yeah.
guy that could beat Michael Jordan in a one-on-one?
I can name maybe 3, bro. I can't.
Yeah, bro, I'm even stretching it at 3.
I can't name 3.
If we're being really real and leave emotion out of it, I can name probably like 8.
Bro, we're talking about a guy that, arguably the greatest scorer of all time.
Yeah, bro, I can name like 8.
The fuck you?
Cook?
LeBron James beats Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I can see
Too
that.
big, too strong, too fast.
Yeah, I'm cool with that one.
Greatest scorer of all time. It's LeBron James' first one. The guy who I believe is more skilled than Michael Jordan, Kobe Bean Bryant. Kobe Bean Bryant would win a one-on-one basketball game against Michael Jordan.
I believe.
And for you to be like, no, he would not, and absolutely shut it down, it's just ignorance at this point.
No, I believe I'm cool with you on that.
1,000%. Kevin Durant would beat Michael Jordan in a one-on-one
He's
game.
too tall.
Michael Jordan can't guard Kevin Durant.
No, I don't
Can we
believe
just be real about this?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
cannot guard him.
No, I believe it. No, I'm with you on this one, 100%.
A lot of people are going to be upset with me, but it is what it is. Michael Jordan can't guard Kyrie Irving one-on-one. Michael Jordan would have nightmares trying to guard Kyrie Irving one-on-one. He would not be able to do it. He would not be able to stay in front of Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving would absolutely.
You kind of lose me on that one, but I'm
not losing you on nothing. I'm not losing you on nothing.
Next.
Carmelo Anthony's too big and too skilled for Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan could not guard Carmelo Anthony one-on-one.
I've never seen anybody really guard Melo in his prime.
Impossible.
No,
I'm talking about Michael Jordan, brother.
I mean, but we're talking about Melo.
Carmelo Anthony needs to score the basketball.
Zero.
He needs 0. He doesn't need any
0. I think he can do it in 0
There's
dribbles.
nothing that he's going to do to bother Carmelo Anthony defensively.
All right, next.
Steph Curry beats Michael Jordan one-on-one game. Listen, if we're playing 2s and 3s or 1s and 2s, depending on where you're playing, yeah, bro, Steph is going to be counting 2s. He's going to be counting 2s, bro.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan was an 18% three-point shooter. He's going to be counting 2s.
It's not like Steph can't drive the ball either.
You don't need to.
Yeah. All right, who you got now, man?
This one is not fair, but I'm going to throw it in there anyways. Giannis Antetokounmpo would destroy Mike in a one-on-one game.
Why is it not fair?
Because he's 6'11", 250, runs like a gazelle, and
He's just too big for him.
Much stronger, much
Just too big for him. I agree with you.
He has nothing for him in a one-on-one game.
I believe if it's win or keep ball, I don't know how Giannis gives up the ball.
And this one, people are going to get upset. But this is one of my childhood heroes, and if you don't like it, you can argue with the wall. Michael Jordan has nothing for AI in a one-on-one game.
That's arguably one of the best one-on-one.
Michael Jordan has nothing for AI in a one-on-one.
Absolutely.
What you think?
Here's what I want you to do, Dylan. And the reason why I'm writing this down is because I didn't want to try to remember the 8 and then have you keep going back and forth between the people and what I need you to do. So
can I make one comment
please,
before you go? So you can do this. I think the guy doesn't understand that Michael Jordan won Defensive Player of the Year. And so when he keeps saying...
Don't steal my thunder.
Okay, I don't want to go into it, but when he just keeps saying so-and-so can't, so-and-so can't, you Defensive Player of the Year. Okay, go ahead. Cook.
Okay. Let me know how many Defensive Player of the Year and scoring titles LeBron has.
But you're making it about LeBron.
No, LeBron was number 1.
I know, but still, you're making it about LeBron.
I'm going to make it about all of them.
Okay. But fair. Do you think LeBron, do you think that, out of those, which one is the best?
Nope, we got to break this down.
Okay.
1 and 0.
Okay. How many scoring titles and Defensive Player of the Years does Kobe have?
2 and 0.
Okay. How many does KD have?
4 and 0.
For what? Scoring
Scoring.
titles?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now do Kyrie.
Zero and 0.
Now go to Melo.
1 and 0.
1 and 0. Now go to Steph.
2 and 0.
2 and 0. Giannis.
0 and 1 Defensive Player of the Year.
And now, last but not least, AI.
4 scoring titles.
And no
Defensive titles. None.
0. 4. So 4 and 0. Now tell me how many scoring titles and Defensive Player of the Year awards Michael Jordan has.
10 scoring titles.
Okay.
Only one defensive player title though.
How many defensive player?
Player of the Year 1, but he was named to the All Defensive Team 9 times.
There we go. So let's break this down. LeBron 1-0, Kobe 2-0, KD 4-0, Kyrie 0-0, Melo 1-0. Steph 2-0, Giannis 0-1, AI 4-0, Mike 10-9, and the defense fucking wretch, Your Honor. So you gonna mean to tell me that these dudes who don't even come close to the guy hailed as the GOAT, who's a better defender 9 times, scorer 10 times, to those weak fucking numbers you just gave me? What the fuck? You motherfucker. See, this is what I'm talking about. Shut the fuck up. The numbers don't even come close. Are you serious?
That dude is making, like, all his clips are about, all the clips I've seen from him are just about shitting on Jordan and why LeBron's better.
And let me say something else. As far as, okay, the one-on-one, Michael already said before, LeBron really doesn't go left. He will go left, but that's not his strong suit. Most of the time he goes right. Michael is deadly both ways. Kobe Bryant, when you looked at them playing the All-Star game, they were giving it to each other. So that one, I could kind of go, if they played the best out of whatever, they may split. Kyrie, fuck out of here. Melo once said, yo, Jordan broke down to me how to score 40 points a game. One day we were sitting talking, he goes, it's very easy. Just do this. And he goes, I started doing it, and I did it. Enough said. Steph, fuck out of here. Giannis, fuck out of here. AI, listen, AI tells the story. He goes, when I shook Mike with the crossover, yeah, I shook him, but he almost blocked my shot. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man.
Okay, this is what I want to say, though. Because you said Kobe, maybe. Kobe, first of all, Michael gives tips to people that he respects. Michael gave tips. Gave it to Kobe. Gave him anyone who respected their game, he'd give him tips on how to play if they asked him, because he wasn't afraid of anybody. That's one. Kobe's game was modeled after Michael's game, and I don't think that he would be able to work his way around Michael because Michael knows what he's going to do because it's a mirrored game.
Right.
Now, Kobe did come up with his own moves and had some other things, but I think Michael would have still got the best of that one without a doubt. Giannis is interesting, and you take that away
because he got that height and length.
And I think that, and he has good speed. But the defensive part about Michael, I don't know if he would have got close enough to work the basket. That's I don't know. Kevin Durant, I think he could shoot. I don't think he wins the game. I think he could because Jordan isn't touching that fadeaway shot that Durant has. That fadeaway, that fallback fadeaway, and he's 7-1.
And Durant ain't touching his. Mike was a craftsman when it came to that shit.
If you're talking the best Mike against the best, and that's the other thing. Are we talking the best against the best? No one beats him. At the end of the game, it's Jordan.
Wow.
If Shaq got the ball first, Jordan wouldn't score a fucking point.
MJ's the GOAT, man. Y'all need to stop. Again, I don't know what this thing is now where it's become trendy to shit on the legends.
Because we're talking about it. We're talking about it. Go back to that last shot again.
Yep.
I like the girls, though, man. You can't be mad.
That's the show.
That's a show.
From North Carolina, at guard, 6'6". Come on, man. Stop it.
Spears and Steinberg.
You know what the fuck it is?
Aries and Andy. Chewing the jerk.
You know it's time to get this work.
No political corrections.
Always swing world on our shoulders.
Spears and Steinberg.
Yeah.